Hey, check it out. You got artificial flavoring, okay? Mail, letter, danger, quicksand. Okay, so for the artificial flavoring, that's, lies. Someone that's a phony, they're a fake. It says pyramid scheme, a RICO. And then this one, mail, is snail mail, email, text, DM, social media, however, okay? Letter, incoming, outgoing information in the form of a letter or, on paper. This one, danger, a setup, death, an overdose, accidental, a near-death experience. Basically, a scary situation if you survive it, right? It also has to do with stalkers. This one right here, quicksand, is caught up, exposed, justice served, divine intervention. Okay, there's some false, fake, phonery information document going around. Okay, it went through the mail. Could have a seal or stamp on it, basically be notarized. Somebody's in, they're in trouble for this. The quicksand, that's what that is. They're going down for this. Which kind of lines up to the reading I did a few minutes ago. There's a lawyer that's caught up for a document. I don't know if we got to the point where it said letter, but they are in some quicksand, so let's see. So somebody mailed this knowing it was false. Okay, well, that might not be the lawyer. We don't know for sure, but... Okay. Surprise, surprise. Oh. Oof. Why I feel like this is not a surprise they won't. Yeah, it seems like it. Hold on a second. My bad. Let me get this. Okay, my bad. I just seen expect a call or text. There's gonna be some kind of communication coming in for you about how this happened. That could be the surprise. It doesn't have to be. Could have something to do with someone you're married to. Somebody's real concerned about the sudden wealth. It's not theirs. Otherwise, they wouldn't be concerned. Somebody in the family, somebody you had a family with, family member. Oh, adjudication, huh? Oh, that means court. Court. So, okay. Oh, shit. Despair. Well, that ain't you. Let's keep going. Change. Okay. Yeah. Yep, that's the quicksand right there. That's that quicksand working. So, look at that. Remember, we had letter right here. Letter. And then we have this. Boom. Somebody either put out some literally fake information, and it's coming back on them. They should not have done that. They're definitely in despair over it. Also, when somebody goes to court over this, it ain't going to go their way, which is going to cause them to, I don't know, something like losing a job. They're going to lose their job, or they're not going to have a job. They could end up homeless. Which is, drastic changes from where they were before this court, before they stole from you, just saying, or before this document was falsified. So, after court, you may get some kind of information. Turn this fan over here. Okay, main female. Okay, we got a female. All right, occupation. Okay. So a female, a viewer, may get some kind of information about an occupation, about a job change. there's the thief going to court. Yep. All right. Courthouse. Thief, courthouse, adjudication, despair. Right here in this little corner down here. Yeah. Message of concern. I bet. A lot of messages. Whoever the thief is, they're probably messaging the out of some people. You know, they're probably reaching out to everybody. Main male, trying to cover their tracks is what I think. We got main male, creating or causing or experiencing a change. Message of concern, coming right under message. So this is a big deal for you eventually, but right now, immediately, this is a big deal for whoever the thief is. For sure. For sure. So they worked really hard at this for quite a while. It caused them to become quite wealthy. Whatever this little shindig was. Whatever this little switcher swapperoo is that they pulled. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Look at this. Oh. I don't know. Something about this. Something about a marriage, a gifted marriage, some kind of, so if you're not married and you are okay with getting married again, you and them are probably going to be, you're both gifted, if you will, is what I'm getting at. You guys both could be gift givers, okay? Could end up wealthy together. I don't know how in the world that comes up in, but whatever. Distant horizons and then courtship, because there is a relationship coming up. Yeah. So if you're ready, it's coming. Which, you know, if that's what you're interested in, then okay. Somebody's super worried. It ain't you. Oops. Alright, Spirit, which one now? Which one? Do this one? So, to sum it up so far, you have some fake information. Fake piece of mail. It's a letter. It's a document, but it's actually a letter. Okay. It's basically causing someone, whoever this is in despair, the thief, it's causing them to feel they feel heat on their back. Yeah. Yeah, they're in the quicksand. So, obviously there's big changes coming. They know it. They could already be in the midst of it. You know what I'm saying? They could already be happening. It could be playing out and they're like, whoa, like looking around them like, what the? They know. They know what's going on. They know it's karmic and it's coming back on them. It's retribution, baby. Alright. Look at this. Read it. Power, lineage. Yeah. So this is about an inheritance. Something, it doesn't even have to be inherited. It could be whatever, okay? Something that you're supposed to have. Whatever that may be. Looks like you're going to get it. It may not be in the form that it was taken in. But it looked like you're going to get it back. Or something in place of it, which is, hey, be happy about that. Alright, it could be worse. You could not be getting shit. So, you know, if you're like, I want my $100,000 and you're only going to get $20,000. Hey, now, listen, you could get nothing or you could walk away with a smile with that $20K and it just take. You know what I'm saying? That's how you have to do it, unfortunately. But you are going to get something in place of what they stole. In case you didn't know. So you're feeling really powerful. Good. Oh. Ooh, I love this. Is probably my favorite card. Art Witch, creativity, expression, beauty, and I like the music card too. You guys might be into music, very creative, very artistic. That might make you your, you know, might make you some bank, might make you some big buck. Good. Networking, yeah, we got Gemini energy right here. Networking, electricity, coding, something on the internet. So you could make a fortune by working with others online. So social media, you know, networking. Look, okay, now you're manifesting it. Don't worry about my nails. You worry about yourself. I need to do him a no. Let's start with that one. Yeah. Alright, let me get a couple tarot. No, I changed my mind. I want these. An Aquarius could be involved heavily. Good or bad. Somebody's jealous of your beauty, the way you look. Oh, shit. You see that? That flipped. Okay, somebody's a liar. Oof. He's a strong liar because that sucker puppy flipped out. Okay. Wow. Obviously, it's the thief. Ain't nobody worried about you. The thief's not going to change. That sucks. They're going to be abandoned, left for dead, and they're still not going to change. So somebody could cut off one of their arms, and they say, I'm going to cut your arm off if you don't straighten up. They'd be like, oh, cut it off. I'm not stopping. So that's probably why court has to intervene. Divine intervention is going to have to happen now. Somebody's a little fast ass. Ew. Gosh. I mean, think about that. If it comes up in their energy just briefly like that in a reading that they're in, that's gross. To me, that, in my opinion, that's gross. Like you know what? Energy should not come up like that. Not, this reading is not on that. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. I should not get those cards if you're not heavily, sensual. I don't know what else to call it. Burnt out. Okay, we got a liar that's burnt out. Not your problem. Prolonged emotional, physical, mental stress. The thief is experiencing that. So the thief hired a private investigator on you. I think you know that by now, especially if you watched a couple of my videos. That's all we talk about, honey. Okay, magnetic, extraordinary. Differences. One thing is not like the other. That would be you and them. Okay, so yeah, you're so very different than the thief. Yeah, that's why God left the gift to you. The gift to you. Whether you're this person or this person, okay? It doesn't matter. Whether you're guy or girl, this gift was left to you from God. Somebody snatched it. So that's what we're talking about. You're nothing like this person, which is why you're chosen. They are not. They're a mimic. Admiring from afar. You can watch, you can look, but you can't touch. And get on somewhere. That's so annoying. Somebody could dabble in the dark arts. Loaded deep pockets. Yeah, okay, Mr. and Miss Deep Throat. Whatever. Cute, whatever, you know. Okay, somebody's mad. Ooh, they mad. Okay. Good Lord. They spy on you, though, by the way. So, social media, maybe they freaking listen through your windows. I don't know. Through the vents. If you're in an apartment. I'm just kidding, I don't know. But if that resonates, there you go, there's that. Somebody listening through your vents. Quite literally. I don't know. So, like, if you have a hater that lives above you, and y'all got, like, a little condo, and the condo walls are thin, somebody's definitely listening through your vents. That could even be in your own home. Okay. Somebody, okay, hold on, time out. We got a whole nother, here, incoming download. Evil eye. Duh, that's all they send you. They're envious. Somebody, okay, so I see somebody it's not a kid, but it looks like somebody a lot younger, like maybe a teenager. They're in a bathroom, and they're facing the toilet. They're not on the toilet. They're facing the toilet, but the vent is like behind them. They're like listening through the vent through the walls, and I believe you're downstairs talking. You're somewhere talking. Can't hear nothing. I hear mumbling, but somebody's talking. So if that resonates, someone's teenager or kid, they might run it back to the other parent if that's a thing going on. I don't know. But if it's not, then cool. Count yourself lucky, because somebody's definitely dealing with that. So that's a shame on that parent putting your child. I don't care how old your kid is. Even if they were grown, you don't put your kid between the parent. Like, somebody's really, really, really mad at you. Remember we just seen triggered? Woo. Unresponsive. Okay, yeah, no, you're not responding to it. Okay, so they do probably do some dark magic on you. Negative, evil intent is witchcraft. Okay, speaketh is witchcraft. It's the oldest form. Okay, Dirty money. That's their fault. They shouldn't have done it. They should not be doing this. They shouldn't have been involved. You know, so that tells me, because the money you got or your gift is not dirty. It's not. Look at the difference. Golden. Nothing. Okay. This person created illegal funds, dirty money, with what was supposed to be yours. So that means, okay, they changed its form. They turned it into a different form. So, you know, for example, rental properties, they made a fortune. Something like that. Maybe. If that resonates, there you go. If not, then okay. That was just an example. But, alright, y'all, I think I'm done digging. Let me see if there's anything else I can come up with looking at it from a different angle. Stand by. The thief, whoever's going to be in despair, they're probably already in it anyway. They're very envious of your creativity. So this is somebody that knows you quite well, or they stalk of you quite well. Somebody could have curly hair, favorite color green. I don't know, them, you. Something about roses, flowers. Somebody's name could be Rose. Yeah. Something about a job change for you coming up. Also, at the same time, some kind of relationship. That makes me want to dig. Who is coming in for the, I said I was done. I ain't done. Who's coming in for viewer? Because this, you know, this is nice and stuff that, you know, you're going to get back or get a replacement. But, the new person, there's a new person wanting to pop up and be like, hey, remember we talked about this. And I got a bone to pick with people that make these cards. I do. I have a bone to pick with you. It may sound, I don't know, let me just say it. I don't see not one dark-skinned person in this deck, along with so many of my other decks. I have actually bought a couple decks on purpose that are strictly dark-skinned people. Let me be honest. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay? There's one white person in there, right? But that's okay. I don't know. It just bothers me. Maybe there's some kind of racism thing going on here. I normally don't talk about that, even though it irks the crap out of me. You know? It's annoying to me. Like, I should see more of a variety. It says something to me about the author, the designer, the creator. Narrow-minded? I don't know. Maybe it's just who they're targeting. I don't know. I don't like it. But so there is some, okay, so because I'm talking about it, there's something about you're very different from them, which we have that. Differences, one thing's not like the other. We have that. You're magnetic, they're not. They're a burnout. Okay. There's something about you that they're like, no, they want to put your fire out. Well, anyway, somebody's really, really racist. It's not you. Okay. Whether they're a bigot, whether they're, you know, just really prejudiced, no matter, it doesn't matter if it's colorism. It's something. It could be anything, y'all. It could be just something simple like what you do for a living. Okay? Somebody's really envious of you. So, which is probably why they stole from you. They stole it because they wanted it. And only little big babies take what they think they can have. That only those kinds of people take what's not theirs. Okay, I'm done ranting. A big deal on somebody's racist, or there's something about that. But everything I said about that is true. I do feel that way. I don't like it. So I've bought like 3 different decks that have specifically that difference in background colors and all that, because it bothers me. Okay, baby mommy, baby daddy. Somebody that, you know, this person wants to date you. They have children, or you do. Oh, look, they ask others about you. They could even ask your baby mama, baby daddy, which sucks, because we don't want you knowing our ex, bro, sis. Ew, stop. Quit asking them. Maybe that's not it. It's probably not it, but somebody does have children. Young kids, maybe. Who's coming in towards the viewer? Family oriented. Nice. Oh, we have my background audition. Oh, just a friend. I don't know about that. I think they want to be more. Somebody does look at your social media. Alright, y'all, I'm going to end it there, okay? That's all. That's a lot of information for me. What about for you? Okay. All right, y'all. Love you. Bye.